Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Chatty tutorial using this BH Cosmetics Wild and Alluring palette. This has 6 shadows and a blush and a bronzer, and this is a baked shadow palette, so it's supposed to be very vibrant and beautiful. I posted first swatches on my Snapchat and my username is right there, so go follow me on Snapchat. And I also posted a look using this top row right here and the blush and the bronzer, and I posted this on Instagram, and just follow me on Instagram at This Beautiful Life. So I'm going to use the middle shades right here. Hopefully I can create a beautiful look using these shadows. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome to my channel. I hope that you enjoy the videos that you see. And if you've been here a little bit longer, you know this is not my filming background, my normal filming background. This is my really old filming background back when I first started YouTube. Once I started kind of getting more comfortable with what I do, I moved into my workroom and it's really clean and pretty in there. I have a guest over and my brother's here for a little bit, and he's working in that room, so you would be able to see him working in the background. So I thought this would be a little bit quieter. Obviously subscribe if you would like to see weekly videos. Check out my older videos. I have my previous video linked down below in the description box. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this tutorial. So I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I'm putting on my trusty e.l.f. Cosmetics primer. And you know, I was thinking maybe I should do a video of my all-time favorite products, like my favorite mascara, my favorite eye primer, my favorite foundation, and tell you guys all about it. I feel like it would really help some of you to know, like, what are the essentials. Sometimes it's really fun to buy things that are extra that you want to splurge on, but sometimes it's really frustrating because you feel like there's so many things that you want to buy. Where do you start? So my lips are so chapped. I'm going to put on my Burt's Bees Ultra Conditioning Lip Balm. This is with cocoa butter. I'm going to grab my e.l.f. Cosmetics brush. This is the C brush. And I'm going to dip into this yellow color right here. And this is a swirly marble color. So I'm trying to swirl all the colors in together. And I'm just going to pat that all over my lids. The weird thing with these marbleized shadows is that I'm not sure that you'll get the same color every time. I'm going to go with a different brush actually. I'm going to try this crown brush. It's just a flat brush. I think it's a concealer brush. So this is a golden orange. It also has green in it, so that's kind of cool and unusual in my opinion. So I am posting in this new format of social media. It's called Affinity. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've never heard anyone say it before. But basically, it's a new form of social media where you can choose what subjects you want to read about. So they have a beauty section, a fashion section. They have a lot of different subjects that you can choose from. And all of the posts will only be fashion or only be beauty. So I really like that because I can kind of cultivate it exactly how I want my feed to be, and I can switch back and forth to different feeds based upon what I want to read, what I want to see. So in my opinion, it feels so much less cluttered. So someone on Affinity asked me if this palette has any matte shades, and it does not. So it's not really like a first palette that you pick up that has neutrals and transition shades, anything like that. Like if you already have neutrals or transition shades, then I think this is a great addition. So I'm just blending this out up into the crease area. And this is my Flawless Concealer brush. It's just a huge fluffy brush from e.l.f. I really love it in getting it to blend colors very seamlessly. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade right here. And I just realized that I didn't zoom you guys in. I always forget this in the middle of my tutorials. Please forgive me, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we'll continue on in just a minute. So now I'm going to take this pink shade right here. I'm going to be really different today, and I'm going to grab my contour brush. This is kind of a thick, dense brush. And I'm just going to swirl the shade right here. Oops. Just swirl the shade right here. This has gold and light pink and deeper pink. I'm just going to put this kind of as a pretend transition shade in my crease. This is definitely going to be a very fun, colorful look. Now I'm grabbing my fluffy brush again, I'm just going to blend this out. I'm trying to be more conscious of buying palettes or buying products that I don't already own. So I'm trying to branch out and be like, okay, do I already have these colors, or are these colors unique to my collection? And I found that most of these colors in this palette are very unique to anything that I have. And I'm not even wetting down these shadows. Big shadows are known for being able to be wet down, making them more intense, and it doesn't ruin the shadows. So that is what makes me super happy. Okay, so now I'm going back in with my contour brush, and I'm going into this really pretty green color, and I'm going to swirl that around. I'm just going to put that in my outer crease area, and I'm going to work that in to my eye. So normally you would use a dark color for this crease, for this outer edge, but I just want to put some color in there and see how that looks together. I may end up being like, wow, this looks really disturbing. And I'm going back in with my fluffy brush and blending this out. Most of the time I will cut most of my blending, but it takes me quite a bit to blend out any shadow to make it look very flawless, and that is pretty normal. I feel like this is kind of a mermaidy look. I'm going to take a different fluffy brush. This isn't nearly as large. This is the Crown Brush Crease Shadow Brush. Okay, so I think I have enough pigment for the green color. I'm going to go back into the more pink color and deepen up the crease. And then I'm going back into that gold color and just patting it. I'm going to take off some of this makeup actually. Be right back. Alright, so instead I'm going to grab this Maybelline Master Highlight Bronze. This is in light bronze. And I'm taking the matte brown shade, taking a really tiny brush, somewhat tiny, my MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to dip the brush in this. I'm just going to get the crease area. So this green does not seem very strong to me, so I'm just going to go back in and deepen it up more, make it more pigmented. I'm going to take this Precise brush. This is the double exposure brush from Smashbox. And I'm going to go into the lightest parts of this shade right here. Just grab the light highlight shade, put that in my inner corner. And then I'm going to take the green and put that in my lower lash line. Next I'm going to take the e.l.f. Cosmetics Cream Liner and the e.l.f. Cosmetics, it's an angled brush, and I'm going to line my eyes with this. I find this the easiest way to line my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to put on this Marcelle Curling and Lengthening Mascara. It's an Xtension plus curl. I received this in my Birchbox this month, so this is what it looks like. Got like a curved wand. I tried it on yesterday. It was pretty standard, I guess. It doesn't give me as much volume as I want. Next, I'm going on to my brows, and I'm loving my IT Cosmetics brow pencil. This is the Universal Eyebrow Pencil in Universal Taupe, and I use this when I want to give definition to my eyebrows, but I don't want intense brows. So what I do is I just brush before I put the spoolie through. I brush the pencil through my hairs, and then I go to the spoolie side and I just brush the powder through, and then I take a look and see if there are any more areas I need to fill in. I do this filling in motions. Pretty much it. First I'm going to go into this little baby sample. This is the Advanced Anti-Aging Eye Cream from Supergoop. It has an SPF of 37, which is a random number, but just putting this under my eyes to give it added protection and moisture. I'm also testing out this concealer pencil by Nudestix. This is in the shade medium. So I'm grabbing medium and putting that underneath my eyes as a concealer. So these peachy colors will cancel out the darkness under my eyes. And then I want to cover up the sunspots on my nose. And then I'm taking this foundation brush and just blending it out. Okay, and then I want to put a little bit above my eyebrows. The lighting keeps changing, sorry guys. And then for foundation, I'm actually mixing two foundations today. I have my Born This Way foundation. This is in the shade Warm Nude. And I have my Tarte Rainforest with a C foundation in Fair Light Neutral. And I'm going to do pretty much a full pump of my Born This Way foundation and then just one drop of my Rainforest with a C foundation. The reason why I do this is that I personally feel like that shade of the Too Faced is too warm for me. Sephora matched me last summer, but for some reason I always feel like they don't get my shade right. I think I'm a neutral. They match me with a warm. I don't understand that. Anyways, I've always had a problem with the way that Sephora matches, like with that little IQ thing. When I got matched last year, I was just kind of like, oh yeah, they know what they're doing. My instincts are wrong. Okay, now I'm going to set my under eyes with this Fit Me Set and Smooth powder. This is in 125 Nude Beige. This is not dark at all, guys. So I'm going to grab this brush right here and do a swirly swirly. Then I'm going to go into my Physicians Formula BB Cream. This is in light medium. This has an SPF of 30, I believe. And then taking that same brush and just do a nice swirly swirly and pat that all over. So now I'm going to put on some blush. So I'm going to grab my e.l.f. blush brush and I'm going to go into this blush. It's a coral blush. Gorgeous. Personally love it. I guess I should say, if you only like matte blushes, then this is definitely not going to be for you. This is very luminous, but I personally am really into that right now. And you could probably use this blush as an eyeshadow as well. I'm going to grab a little bit of this bronzer, and I will say the bronzer is very luminous as well, so keep that in mind. It's not bad, it's just very luminous. And then I'm going to grab this flat brush and just blend this blush out. Then for extra luminosity, I'm going to go back into this bronzer and I'm going to grab my little fan brush from e.l.f. I'm only going to touch on the lightest shades. These are highlight shades, and honestly I think I'm highlighted enough, but for some reason decided to go for more. I'm actually just going to put on, I think, this one. This is Naked Ladies from ColourPop. It's an ultra satin lippy. This is like a coral red. And this is the completed look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what you'd like me to do next. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and an awesome week. And don't forget to make your world a better place. Talk to you later. Bye!